dignity is experienced by each of us in a very personal way, and yet it is socially shared and culturally constructed. The understanding of it is clearly mediated by meaning. And sometimes we are surprised by the dignity of those that we did not consider, by the dignity of those that were in conflict, by the dignities even of our enemies. And there are many stories that will be told at the seminar, but there is one story that comes to mind when a young child that was caught by a violent conflict and encountered violent men that took his family and started forcing the children to kill the parents and then one another. And then said to him, "Go to the village and tell them that this is what we do to those who do not obey us." The child went and said nothing for many, many years. I encountered his story years later when, with his grandmother, he was in a school. And I always felt that his decision not to share what was forcibly imposed on him was an expression of dignity, of this capacity of each of us to keep the freedom that is given to us for the freedom of everyone else. The grandmother was caring for that child and was later able to give him space to tell the story, to learn from that story, to understand that story, for what we can learn of those terrible sufferings. But I think that it's important for us to recognize that a deep, intense understanding of dignity comes from those who have been affected by the violence that humans have produced on other humans. There is something sacred about our approaching the voice, the presence, the pain of those who have been affected and have recovered the sense of their life through the rediscovering of their own dignity. So may this conversation be an invitation to many to encounter, welcome, treasure these testimonies as a way for all to learn more about dignity.